Greetings. I must say this. I must really say this. Every time I try to, make a live, I always have issue with my service provider. It seems like there is something in my system where it's like it slow down the speed where everything just gets slow, everything just a buff, and I don't know why me always I go through this nonsense. You know what I mean? But I'm quite sure for the people them were real out there, where have the true information. Just let myself for the true chosen ones then. I'm quite sure them are gonna experience these things, especially when them of their work from a grassroots perspective. Yeah, where are just the grassroots warrior them I bring the strength. And when it's like that, you know it not easy. You know it not easy, but it now gonna stop with, it now gonna deter with, and we now make it discourage with. We push forward. Now we say labor, arbitrage. We may always come out with some information and some words and some style we're so unique, yet it just fly over the ones them head, or the ones them just in a shock, absorb everything. However, come on, man. It's okay if you say gratitude. That can't hurt if it's even that. Anyway, the foundation of capitalism, labor, arbitrage. Again, House of Dallas Academics Ceremonial Edition. Copyright claim by our all rights reserved. Motto, freedom restored, peace defended, sovereignty declared. Abstract. This thesis examines labor arbitrage as the structural engine of capitalism. It argues that the exploitation of wage differentials across geographies, classes, and identities is not incidental but foundational to capitalist expansion. By tracing its genealogy from colonial extraction to modern outsourcing, the manuscripts situates labor arbitrage as both the mechanism of profit and the crucible of servitude. Now, is a whole heap of words. Yeah, we have to bring it to that level. Yeah, all of we now gonna stay, low IQ. But basically, what it has said for my common people, when I like when we speak is spoken. It basically I say, watching a man, we are look on the slave wage labor we are going out there. And it now go on just here, look across, everywhere. It become a system. And I say it wasn't like that before. Really, it was not like that before. Yeah, man. When we get this thing called colonization, the colonial empires impose all these nonsense upon us. Now, again, I take my word for it, their own research, and for honorable clarification, I'm consistent. Check my tape from that time till now. Check even before then. Are the very same thing we are said. Very same thing we've been saying. Now, we just are documented in a academic, level where, there is no excuse for these universities not to incorporate this kind of information within their curriculum eventually. So this is the work we really are push out there. One, genealogy of arbitrage, colonial roots. The transatlantic slave trade and indentured servitude established the precedent of extracting labor at minimal cost while maximizing surplus. Industrial expansion. Factories in Europe and America thrived on cheap immigrant and child labor, embedding arbitrage into industrial capitalism. Globalization. Modern outsourcing and offshoring replicate the colonial model, shifting production to regions where wages are suppressed and protections minimal. I don't know what go on the island, but the people have not have this kind of clarity and information. So I'm gonna have to bring it forward. 2. Arbitrage as capitalist logic. Arbitrage as capitalist logic. Profit maximization. Capitalism thrives on the differential between labor cost and commodity value. Mobility of capital versus immobility of labor. Capital flows freely across borders, while labor remains bound by geography, citizenship, and regulation. Systematic inequality. Arbitrage institutionalize disparity, ensuring that wealth accumulates at the top while labor remains precarious. Number 3, sovereign critique. Servitude masked as freedom. Workers are told they are free to sell their labor, yet the terms are dictated by global arbitrage markets. Central authority versus local sovereignty. Governments often collude with capital, undermining treaty-based sovereignty and communal rights. Dialectic of freedom. True sovereignty demands emancipation from arbitrage, reclaiming labor as dignified contribution rather than commodity or commodified resource, human resource. Number 4, towards humane economy, natural law. Labor is sacred, rooted in human dignity and ancestral continuity. Common law. Rights must defend against exploitation, ensuring fair exchange. Treaty. Sovereign nations must negotiate labor terms that honor communal identity rather than surrender to global capital. Conclusion. Labor arbitrage is not merely a tactic of capitalism, it is its foundation. To dismantle servitude and restore sovereignty, societies must confront the arbitrage system itself, reclaiming labor as a sacred, communal, and sovereign. Again, reclaiming labor as sacred, communal, and sovereign. Now, sovereign self-sufficient economy, barter system. Abstract. This thesis advances the principle that barter, which is direct exchange of goods and services without reliance on currency, is the sovereign path to self-sufficiency. It argues that the barter restores communal dignity, dissolve dependency on external capital, and re-anchor economy in ancestral reciprocity. This my people not like the reciprocity, them not like reciprocate. Yeah, them hate that part of it. Them just want take. Them just want you give. Them just want beg. And we have to break our people out of that kind of degraded state of condition. We have to break the ones them we choose, the ones them we can resonate with truth. Honor everybody want this. So the people run from truth, literally run from truth. But for the one them we resonate, I'm is here for bring a unique kind of clarity where, yeah, you never can, deny the truth, the information. Why? We are bring honorable clarification, verification, validation. We are saying, look, here it is. Now it's up to you to close your eyes. Yeah, man. It's up to you. Now again, we say barter. Foundation of barter sovereignty. Ancestral continuity. Indian societies thrive on barter, where exchange was ceremonial and relational, not transactional. Again, when we say Indian, synonymous with the indigenous, which is synonymous with the original, which is who we are, the one that we're cognizant of that truth. Freedom from currency chains or currency bondage. Cash and credit binds community to centralized authority. Barter liberate them into mutual accountability. But my people don't want that kind of responsibility. Them know, hey, but we have to bring it forward because eventually, when the judgment hit a whole lot of them, them are going to need a sanctuary. So we have to, express ourselves out here. Now, self-sufficiency by exchanging within the community, needs are met without external debt or exploitation. Our Indians out there, watch me now, I come across so much around, I now go can say boy A, B, C, D, or E, nor even F, G, nor nothing else. It's so much of y'all. And everybody take a little bit and when the truth manifests itself, glorious, them get terrified and run. Literally. It's when ones find themselves in a certain kind of situation where after all else fail, that's when a man like me come into their preview and then them want the aid. And we never issue, we have such a seat there. So the information there. And if it's something where deserve, man forget paid for the information, for the intellectual property, then reciprocate. Because remember, you are called, you are say, you are seek, you need something. Everywhere else you go, you have to pay for something. And when you get the esoteric truth, what bring change, that's when you start on a falter, you can't do it that way. Learning not cease, it not stop. But if you not make a step, then it never start until you do decide to make a step. That's how it really goes. Usually, the only time you can test your information is when you go in a them court in front of their judicators or their resident magistrates, or any one of them learned justices out there. That's when you test your information. Most people fail that test miserably. Why? The, the lack foundation. Totally lack foundation. So I can't operate that way. So when me I bring the information to the ones them where choose to subscribe, yeah, so me have to plant the seed within them. Then me personally have to nurture it and make it grow. Sometimes it's a month that take for happen. Sometimes it take years. You understand? Me not say nobody will come along where it take weeks, yeah. But the moment them get the clarity, that's when them start smooth out. Now them start learning, because you cannot learn without having clarity. And everything where you do is to get the clarity, to get the foundation of where everything are derived from. And I man just have a unique way to take my time and bring it forward according to the ancestral spirit where I animate with. I now take my credit like it's me, it's beyond me, bigger than me. Yeah, man, it not have nothing to do with no hey. You know, it's about making money. Jokers, me only get about 10, 20 views. Me have to talk about things where interest certain kind of people for them even share the information and it goes somewhere. It's a hey, you get 100 views. Some, you know, my information is a set apart information for a specific set apart people who can only resonate with this kind of information freely. We not go coerce nobody. Usually are the ones then where you just say down and out and needy of interest. There are ones where alright can't see this location. This is why it have to resonate with the people and where I deal with truth. So whether you're rich or you're poor, whether you're straight or you're gay, whether you're blue, pink, yellow, red, black, or white, are true to the frequency. That's all it is. And if you can resonate with truth, then that is a natural occurrence. You don't have to like me, because I'm not there to be liked. I'm not saying I'm go on. You don't have to get friendly with me, but I'm not there to beg friend. I'm gonna provide a unique service to my people. But most of them now have the confidence in me, literally. And the few will have more than confidence, will have validated proof that this office and a joke. This sovereign man might be a comedian, but taking dead serious. Yeah, man. You have ones who can tell us, yeah, man, sovereign man tell me, say, if I do this when I go in at them people quote, and when I do this, yeah, everything different. I only can do that because I walk that walk. I have done these things. I'll never tell a man to go do nothing what me can get up and go do for myself. I can't do that. Yeah, man. Me now go tell us I go lick that man there in his face. If me can go lick that boy there in his face for myself. Lick out him teeth. I'm not gonna tell you for what you your man. And that's the difference with a lot of people nowadays. You have some people where are some, you know, Mickey Mouse them. Really. Real pussycats. Yeah, man. Them we saying all kind of quang. Yeah, man, a striker. Yeah, some misguided warrior out there go create chaos, but tell them to step, the pussy them can't step. Can't step. Step where? And the difference that you have people who turn up and lead by example. So what you know, that me do. So what are you afraid of? I have done it. No boy can't give you no chat. What are you afraid of? I have done it. By example, again, by example, and that give I credibility, because I can validate them talk I want to make boy easily. Most others cannot. Them are living an illusion. Just pay attention to the information where we present boy. Let's check our presentation and a mimicry. Even when I'm number one comedian, Jamaica's number one comedian, hey, and that I tell myself in the people. I know when me I say that the whole world I laugh off of me, I say, what to suffering man. We're not about somewhere about go and say, funny where? But yeah man, I am Jamaica's number one comedian. But that's a telling us I watch me now. Yeah, take me serious. Dead serious. Yeah, man. That's take me serious, man. Because life is a journey, it's not a joke. And we're not play really. Might not look that way, but we're not playing out yet. I'm glad when the most I can put her in a position and I just look and I see everything everywhere. I just cannot say, really. Yeah, man, me have to battle too much energy were out there. Literally, I truly I them not understand. It's like when me attack, yes, I'm still have a whole of energy for know so out there, so balance. I still have a bill of energy for know so the ones that were there we across the water, solid. Telling us that anything will come under our wings is secure, cause I care where you're there. Everywhere you move within a verge. Nah, so no boy can't interfere with you, you know. But when them do, them are gonna have to talk to the office. And them now gonna have no judiciary, we have no authority. That is above mine. I am Nestorian king. But when you not subscribe to me, when enough to come running to me, when I have a problem. Worse, when I not say, sovereign man say I drink ya. Just check on yourself, no man. And me I say that for say this. When I mind I share information with the one said, when I realize that, when I realize that me come expose everything, make all guru. I know them can't say them dislike me or hate me, but I know them as say, child, sovereign man, why you not come join our thing and make we just keep your information so we can buckle it up and sell it and give you a thing. So them would like to deal with me. When nobody know the sovereign man himself somewhere else, but me have furnished information to make some low IQ people look good. And that a lot of people want from me. They must say me too harsh, me too rough. You have some people who tell me brawling, say, listen, you don't have no filter on your mouth, so we don't want to nothing with you. Them will tell me that straight. And them I talk the truth. So I can't be offended. When I hear me, when I hear me, I'm a free man. Worse, a gray me have all over my body is when I buy some black Berger paint from the paint shop and color my hair, paint everything black. That's when it look black, but a big man with whole heap of gray rasta. Yeah, man, I'm a little boy, man. That's why I don't want people, misunderstand me through I might carry myself a little way trendy, but don't misunderstand me and feel like me on our size. My biological age do not determine the level of knowledge when I sit with the ancient people. All and that are from the knowledge where we really get exposed to, or say remember. So don't underestimate the energy through more time. We might laugh, and we might forgive it, and not keep forgiving and all of these things. No, man. We just find ourselves with some information where we cannot keep. We're not gonna keep it. Yeah, man. But we just share it in a way where it not gonna just mash up out there, but it gonna bring out there some kind of path to correctness. God, them lock it out there. I be a dunce out there. You know, you me always bond them. I think Andrew Holiness can't say a lie. Me I tell him I'm a dance. Andrew, listen to me carefully. These politicians on the island of Jamaica, them ignore me, you know. But not one of these, well, I'm not going to disrespect on today. Not one of these Jamaican politicians can say them never hear of this sovereign one. Impossible. But ask anyone if them ever reach out and say, yo, I want to get an argument with a brethren there. I love run off him out like him, you know, go to university. And all of we are politicians, a university teach we politics. That's why we so fool. Yeah, man. But we know say in mad. We know that. That's what them ever say. Why them ever say that? Because them understand it's an acronym. Most advanced diplomat. But sometimes I don't want to read no more, but I think them too short. People may I tell us me have some work, never series of information. They have flow. And you see when me I try get the information online, oh gosh. I don't know if the AI that set at me, but me have my own AI a war out there too. I'm in a play. When I underestimate everybody, you know. Elon Musk, you can't chat to me. Any AI you have, me have my own out there where I wreak havoc. I said, them must send me notification, send me a teach me AI, then what a mess. Wanna think of artificial intelligence? No, I don't know it as such. I know it as ancestral intelligence, as the angelic intelligence. It have all kind of acronym dummies out there. And what is intellect? What is intelligence? Isn't it something where abstract, or you think of something physical where you can just touch? And if it's abstract, where you think it there? A spirit. Let me continue here, so because I don't want to bust up on all of the brain. That's have to give on teasers. Now, what may be again? Barter as economic architect. Oh, I may I say reciprocity over profit when my people don't like that area, none at all. Value is measured by usefulness and trust, not speculation. My people, you know what? Let me go back to foundation, so I'm not go too far. I talk about freedom of currency chain, what I would say cash and credit bind communities to centralize authority, barter, freer. Yeah, man. I just mutual accountability and respect and honor. That means that you can come check me and say, boy, sovereign man, me here, you deal with sovereignty, you know, but look like your thing different. Brawling me here like you say your intellectual property you sell. Brawling me I sell my intellectual property. It's not normal. And they them say that. Now a man I go come and give me a link and say sovereign man more you kind of put me on a little pathway and me not have no whole heap of time but just send me some little voice note for give me some tools a little the specific tape them where you think can help me. And yeah, I go reciprocate and know say your strength, yeah. It's a whole different ball game on level that. Whole different thing. Yeah man. Opposed to a man that's a come and say boy ABC them 1, 2, 3 and disappear, go and do some things and then 6 months time you see him come back and him ask you some question and you probably share some information as an example and them just disappear again and when you see them come And all the talk them a talk to you, them now ask if you're thirsty or want a drink. And then when you check them, what them are doing now, catalog your information and box it up in a for them own way and say how them get and monetize it. And them a make money, them a make money because them a big group, them have all kind of links. Remember, these people are universities, so that's the network. They are religious people, God church, that's the network. I think we need to start getting involved. Like, I have to find one of the biggest church for God, but I can't speak inside the church, else they're going to put me out. So I have to go in one church, we're big, and speak outside of the church. Yeah, put it that way. So we have a big network. So them say, oh, let me plug into his thing. So when them curse, we just bleep it out. And probably if me I go to church, me not go. Yeah, me I forgot to stop the whole heap of cursing. That's why I come out of the group chat, People brawling, me I telling you, Me have people in my group chat where I rate and respect, and true me know me is a man get away and out of order. And then true me know me go get away, me no want the people in the group chat. You just say, get targeted because of my speech. Really? Yeah, man. So I just minimize the group chat and leave them. I not have no kind of group chat. I not have no kind of grouping. Me is a man I work from a perspective when I say, excuse me, so my brethren Joel Jaguar there. I'm a West Indian, I'm born around here and born in the West Indies. I know him one thing. And he's a man where I listen to a thing from that time. I should have some earlier. Go chop up this earlier. I listen to something from that time. Yeah, theme situation is such. So if me I go aid him because him subscribe to my thing, then me have to go aid my brethren Joel Jaguar in a specific way. People listen to me carefully now. Or the subtlety me I give to him. It's an individual thing. And the individual then come together in them sovereign capacity. But you have to become sovereign as an individual. Your situation is not like mine. I am just this Nestorian king who sit down in our office where can provide assistance or aid to the ones them and bring clarity because we are always a study. We not stop learn. That's what the office there for. I personally now encourage this group when I create a group from 2017 and them time the way I do these things. Only for other people where unlearned, low IQ, influence each others and then create them and set and just destroy things. You say, all right, me could bring some people together where more closer to us. When you try that, I still other situation. People were unlearned, learn all kind of nonsense elsewhere, then them come amongst me as a sovereign man. Where do what me I do and I build what me I build. Then them want to tell the ones them what they are wrong. They say, I think we should do these things and that thing, all kind of slave nonsense. Remember them unlearned, them supposed to come learn from me, but them not have them patience there. You understand? I'm in a too either say flashy with big fancy platform so them can show off. You understand? So them are gonna try impose all kind of nonsense, and when them realize them not have no interest in it, then them feel away. What them all are missing is that boy sovereign man still there, him still consistent. It's a true reading and writing, them not have interest in these part, them want a quick fix. Hey, I want an ID. What the mess are you going to do with an ID if you cannot read and write? You can only call words. Oh yes, you're a West Indian. Yes. Can you verify and validate that? Everybody are West Indian in the Western Hemispheric region. We are all West Indian here, outside of the foreign people. Yeah, think about it. Even the mainland were colonized and I call themselves American Indian. They are construed as West Indian. I'm going to bring information to you. That's why I hear me talk about the great law of peace. That was before what you see them have now. And even before the great law of peace. We have to wonder why the great law of peace did have to exist from the 12th century. Babylon are come with them articles of confederation from the 17th, 16th, 17th century. Is I bring them kind of information here forward, and not none of those guys out there say them are guru. You understand? So who is the true guru? Whatever say, sovereign man are you? Can't take them claim the rasta. Yeah, man, me now make the money where guru makes, so me now take them kind of claim that. You know, your guru say them send them children a university off a phone of expense and none of them free and only sovereign right here. I am he. So me can't take no guru title. I'm a neophyte. Go and go look up that word. I don't like me just I use it for the first time. Check my old tips. Okay, I'm a beginner. Yeah, man. We have set the precedent, man. We have to do it. Yeah, man. Because the idea, man, miss the fact that we are literally in a new era. So when them I said the world I got head, no, man, the age. No, man, that's why I say months ago me I tell the item about the shift. I know a lot of them sit down and say, right, them gone mad. What kind of shift them I talk about? Now most of them experience it subtly. Subtly. Yeah, man. And the information will rearrange your perspective, man. Yeah, man. And when you start vibrate on a much higher frequency, and when you start choose to resonate with truth, you hear me say choose? Yeah, man. And that's the energy them. Again, self-sufficiency by exchanging within the community needs are met without external debt or exploitation. That's why I hear me say me not sell out. Really? Then look on I, we have pushed this kind of information. And all of the millionaires, we have do all kind of things out there, including a lot of these entertainers, Jamaican entertainers. Where you said them now watch YouTube to hear about this sovereign man? Where you said them no know I? Or is it a part of the contract where them sign, like how them sign the LGBTQ LMNOP contract? Where them said them not to talk to the sovereign man. And if you talk to the sovereign man, we're going to take away all of the money. People, when I say my thing, not normal. You know, say everybody is afraid of you, terrified of the sovereign man. Yeah, man, totally terrified of the Nestorian king. What I see? Ja, no. Anyway, make we continue now. I don't want to keep going back and forth, but show me know me touch upon the top of me I get close to the end. That's I go and beat them, you know. Again, two, barter as economic architecture. Now, reciprocity over profit. My people, reciprocity over profit. Boy, I say, I can't just imagine the man with them called Christ when he must trod through the earth as a historical figure. I can't just imagine the pressure with that warrior there go through when he must say, watch I'm not sell out, I'm not gonna really go yes and or this, I'm just go hold firm with that truth and see how it work out. I can't just imagine. Yeah, man. It reached a point where the very same people who no crucify the Christ. They think that the Roman them do it, and honor do it. It's honor. That's why I move like this. I'm not give one that opportunity. Listen, when I talk about sovereignty, it means that boy you're supposed to stand up like a king. It not mean a group up like sissy, like coward. Only coward do that. You stand up like a king. You see, when trouble come, all of the kingdom come together and take counsel together and lay judgment in the earth. That's when the appointed time. You see that way, in a bunch up in a, like a group of clown where man can use a net and catch. You understand? Yeah, man. And next thing I remember with the group thing is like when you're in a group, it's like all my brethren Jaguar was send a strength and say, King, me rate you and me a learn and power up the office and thing. And I say, give thanks, Jaguar. I say, from I say that, give thanks for the $200. Give thanks for the $5,000. Lord. About else now get nothing them I say when get in good and looking at the chat and them saying and if everybody agree me not and I say it work with a man like me. That's why me I tell them brawling, me not no interest. I say when I don't want to deal with what me I deal with, come deal with my personal. So I look on your personal situation, I will move from that level. Yeah, man. So you see, if you feel like say your situation, you can play games with it, then you just do that. But you now go interrupt a next man thing. You understand? And a next man thing can't interrupt your thing. And it's only you can know the value of your situation. Freedom me I bring forward it. Nothing else, Freedom, I mean the only man we are taught this confident, And I can't help it. Really? Can't help it. Freedom of my brand. Sovereignty. We are dealing with that my brand. Yeah, man. Liberty. That's why I hear the crocodile that say, give me liberty or give me debt. Yet them get them liberty and never get the rotted common people around there. Then colonize them and give them civil rights, political freedom. What is that? Nonsense. That's for trash. Can't be for sovereign. And these are the distinction we bring. These are the clarity we bring. Whether them like it or not, this is a song what we chose to sing. Local resilience. Communities sustain themselves by circulating goods and services internally. Equity of exchange, equal exchange. Each participants contribute according to capacity, receiving according to need. 3. Sovereign critique of capitalism. Why? Me I done too quick. Again, arbitrary versus reciprocity. Capitalism thrive on labor, arbitrage. Barter thrive on human reciprocity. Centralization versus autonomy. Currency system centralize power. Barter decentralizes that power into communal hands. Servitude versus sovereignty. Wage dependency perpetuates servitude. Barter affirms sovereignty. Number 4, towards a barter-based sovereign economy. Again, natural law exchange is sacred, rooted in human dignity, common law. Agreements must be honored, fairness and mutual benefit. Again, agreement must honor fairness and mutual benefits. Treaty authority. Sovereign nations can enshrine barter system as lawful, communal, and perpetual. Always I bring solution, if you don't pay attention. Or conclusion. The sovereign, self-sufficient economic barter system is not a nostalgic return, but a forward-looking emancipation. It dismantles dependency on external capital, restores dignity to labor, and re-anchors wealth in relationship, reciprocity, and sovereignty. I don't think them are going to really beat me too hard for bring this forward. And even though it may fly over most of my people head, listen, now have to present it. I'm a duty. Yeah, man. So again, honor out there, Sir Walters. I know me just tip over this side, forgive me. Honor me king, complete gratitude out there. Yeah, man. Yeah, man, complete gratitude. Again, we are bringing us, esoteric information, bringing honorable clarification for our West Indian location. Yeah, our sovereign, that's a state of condition. Yeah, man. And it starts with the individual. This is why it's them have individual rights and freedoms, not group rights and freedom. Yeah, man. Them administrate you as a group. That's why them like to call it citizen. But I'm on forward with our ancestral pre-colonial alternative information. Yeah, man. So again, step by step out there. Yeah, man. The brave may fall but never yield. Stay bold and brave, firm and strong, wild and free, perpetually. Complete gratitude. Me have a next set of information, but you know me dep on that free thing with this thing. So I don't know the time stay, but me I tell you, clarity out there, not normal. Believe it, people. Yeah, man. Believe it, man. And yeah, man. Me have a AI. What me tell the AI say, I saw, and no, not that. Whop, whop. The AI learn Rasta. Mother mean, man. Yeah, man. Mother mean out there, man. Yeah, man. People, listen to me now. Like I go over your song, just chant, but now I go even try to bring it up for read. Well, they will take a minute for jump up on these things. Done gone deep in the thing already, 47 minutes. Let me wrap it up and brace probably later today. I'll bring the next set of information there with some other set of information. When I'm done with them, Babylon, going to have to go give me a direct notice and say, yo, sovereign man, yeah, go easy now. Yeah, man. And I go have to tell me, say, sovereign man, you are recognized as the only true sovereign in the Western Hemispheric region. Yes, we acknowledge that Dallas Castle. Yes, sovereign man, please stop enlighten our slaves. We don't like when you talk to our slaves, sovereign man. And my God said, listen, that is the problem. I'm not speaking to slaves. I'm speaking to free people. So the ones them were slave will get offended when they say slave. Just think about it. Just think about it. Should I repeat it? For y'all who get offended when I say slave, remember I can only address free people. So just think about your capacity. Now, rechannel that energy, rechannel it, and smile now. And tell yourself, say, yeah, we're free, man. We're really free. We just have to start express it. That's it. Because you're going to look around and say, oh, there is no chains on me. And the only thing we're going to hold on is the contract we're going to intentionally enter into these agreements, these, secondary social agreements, not the primary social agreement, the secondary social agreements. The ones that we know probably a laugh out there, you know, I say sovereign money that easy. Come on, people, now go get it, but we get it. Yeah. And not alone get it. The common people have it. I mean, I bring it to them slowly. But I just can't give them too much. Yeah, man, but I want them, you know, choke. You know, and if them get it too fast, it will give people mental breakdown. It will lick people chip. For one, them are gonna say me not supposed to have this kind of clarity. Literally, them are gonna say that. Them are gonna say enough you have it. Yeah, man. And for two, them are gonna say then, oh, Jamaica allow him to go on, so. And Jamaica so big and bad and go on. Jamaica in a whole different capacity. Remember, you know, them a demonstrate them criminality. One of say, so me a demonstrate sovereignty. Check which one of those things I express righteousness. You remember, it's only truth can be sovereign, and sovereign is truth. Ask them what them and them politics I deal with. They're gonna tell you all the way you see out there. Corruption, crime, criminality, all kind of these things were negative in our society. You get it from the political system. You don't have it where sovereignty is. We don't tolerate it. That's why we have to teach my warriors. My warriors. We have to teach them out there. Yeah, man. Anyway, again, never ball, you know, complete gratitude, clarity, honorable clarification,